From newspapers to email to mobile phone handsets, we get a remarkable amount of stuff for free these days, and for many different reasons. Free newspapers, for example, are free because they actually make their money by delivering eyeballs to advertisers.
I mean, it's very simple that advertising revenue drives the whole model for us, if you like.
As for mobile phone companies, they work using a model called cross-subsidy.
Mobile phone companies give you virtually free phones and then charge you for service.
Cross-subsidy also explains why you may pay hardly anything for a budget flight, but plenty for the sandwiches and alcohol on board. Virtually nothing for a printer, but a fortune for its ink cartridges.
So there are lots of cross-subsidy models of that kind. Give something away free and then charge the result of it.
That's nothing new, but it's thanks to the internet that we're really seeing an explosion of the free in various forms. This man, for example, receives a mountain of free stuff each year simply because of the web's ability to reach a vast audience. And how does it work?
Well, I go to companies and ask for any product that they've got and offer to review it for free. And in return, people learn about their product. I use a typical blog that anyone can set up for free in 5 seconds with a free template as well. So it probably took me about 10 minutes to start the website and get going.
And then there's the free or virtually free purely online services we can access, such as Hotmail or Google. They can make money, say, on advertising or by charging a fraction of their consumers for premium services. The rest of us get it free because in an online world, the plunging cost of processing power means producing, copying and distributing anything digital is rapidly falling towards zero.
It's just that things are at such low cost that they become free. And this is sweeping through information and media business.
Of course, we'd all love to live in a world where we were inundated with free stuff. After all, who wouldn't love an elephant with headphones or this finger beats thing? Fantastic. Or I'm not even sure what this is. But is there a downside as the free movement gathers momentum? For starters, are we breeding a generation which expects too much for free and won't really appreciate things they haven't paid for?
There are certain things, of course, that if we get them for free, we no longer value them.
I think that's a kind of middle-aged complaint about young people.
If you go to a cocktail party where wine is freely available, then you see a lot of glasses, around with that are hardly, consumed and so on, almost full. And we are wasted.
And then, of course, whether it's music or movies or video games, the digital revolution has made it so much easier and tempting to simply take things for free through piracy.
Where I think there is a problem is that when what you are getting for free is actually not free.
Although some believe if you think creatively in certain areas, such as, say, office software, businesses can actually make piracy work for them.
So you could say to yourself as a seller, well, those people that I'm currently pricing out of the market, who in principle, I would quite like to be selling to, perhaps, I recognise the fact I'm pricing them out of the market. If they want to go off and do a bit of piracy and inform their friends and colleagues and neighbours about my product, then in a sense they become a voluntary sales force.
Meanwhile, in the music industry, some artists, believing they're fighting a losing battle against piracy, which has helped push global sales down 8% in the past year, have started giving away CDs and downloads for free as a marketing tool, making the big money through live concert performances. Live concerts remain valuable because they're a scarce commodity. But as all sorts of digital products become ever cheaper and abundant, just how big can freakonomics get?
You'll probably see 30% of the economy, which is heavily dependent on information and the digital, where it could have a big effect. 30% where it might have a kind of moderate effect, and then probably the rest of the economy, it's not going to have any effect.
Which I guess means we can tell you one thing for free. The freakonomics movement is most definitely here to stay.